Hello, Vidargavia here, and welcome to another redstone tutorial of a small farm, guys. Today we're going to look at a 1.13 micro farm or mini farm for wheat, potatoes and carrots, and to some extent beetroot as well. So, why do we need a new farm, you ask? Well, it is because the old farm, which is Ethos design, and this is awesome by the way, it's 3 dispensers, whoops, 3 dispensers and an observer and a couple of pieces of redstone, and that's it. That no longer works, guys, and the reason for that is this here half slab. Okay, because before, when there was a half slab here, you were still able to plant things on this tilled soil, but you are no longer able to because these babies block light. If I place a half slab here, this will pop up, which is the intended behavior. However, I can't plant things anymore, so this is an evolution of that. It's a little tiny tad bit more complicated, but it works thusly. You just hold it, right click, and you get all the carrots, potatoes and wheat that you could ever want. But I will show you what happens when you do beetroot, by the way. So I got 48 carrots there in no time at all. You mostly get seeds, you get one occasional beetroot now and again. So it does work for beetroots, but it's not as efficient. Okay, so here's the materials that you need to build this farm. You need 3 dispensers, 2 observers, 8 redstone, a sticky piston, bucket of water, some form of seed, a bunch of bone meal, and some blocks. And you will also need a hoe, guys. A hoe is essential. Okay, so you place the dispensers like this. Those 2 facing each other, and you need to place one on top here as well. So you need to place that from underneath, like that. And next up you place an observer facing away from the dispensers like this. So it's looking into the little place where we're going to have our crops. Then you place the other dispenser underneath that one like that, so that that one looks at the end of that one. Next up you place your redstone, and it's very simple. You place a piece of redstone on top of that observer, piece of redstone there, piece of redstone there, there and there. That's that. Okay, so now for the piston action, you need to have a block sort of here. It can be any block. And then you need to go underneath your farm, and then you need to place a block on the other side of that dispenser, a temporary block, and then a block underneath that. Break that and place blocks to the block you just placed there. Finally, you need to put a sticky piston on there and some bits of redstone on there. That's the whole farm, guys, except for that you need some sort of water nearby, and you need to hoe the ground over there. Then you need to fill these up here with bone meal, so you probably need a mob farm or something like that for this to be efficient, and then there you go. With this series, I also want to try and explain how these things work. So I want to show the farm, I want to show the materials, I want to build the farm, but I also want to explain the farm. Now in this case it's fairly simple, guys. Observer blocks detect block updates, and so when the wheat grows from being just a seed into being full wheat, the observer fires, and that means that a redstone signal is output to the back here, which is picked up by this piece of redstone here, and then it just goes over to all 3 dispensers here. At the same time, this dispenser here picks up the block update that the redstone is activated. That goes down to this redstone here, which just fires the piston, pushing the block up in front. And what happens when the block is in front here is that there's a light level of 0 in here, which means that the wheat pops off, or the crop in general. That is the whole farm explained as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and if you did, check out some of my other stuff, guys, and leave me a like and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!